Happy Hump Day, mi gente. Welcome back to another episode of Hump Day Hot Tips. This week, my goal is to keep it under 5 minutes. Last week, I ended up going to almost 8 minutes. I think that was because I was kind of explaining, a little bit about Hump Day Hot Tips. But anyways, let's get into it. Today is for those people that feel very insecure when it comes to their body. So this could be, the way that your teeth look, your hair, your stomach, your anywhere on your body, doesn't really matter. Like the visible, what the world sees essentially, right? Those insecurities. So for anyone that has those insecurities, I'm going to invite you to do a social media purge. What that means is you're not going to go through Facebook and unfriend all the people that you don't talk to or unfollow people that you don't talk to. You can definitely do that, but that is not the goal here. The goal here is to begin following people that make you feel good, right? There was a point in time where I was actually following a ton of fitness influencers. And the reason for that was because I was really into CrossFit at one point. I actually just started doing CrossFit I think 3 weeks ago now. Again, after 6 years. But at one point I was really, really into CrossFit. And so I was following all the CrossFit athletes that are super popular, super strong and fast and all the things. And after a while, I noticed that I was starting to have negative thoughts about my body, which we all have negative thoughts here and there, but I noticed it becoming more prominent. And the reason this was happening was because in my mind, especially because I work from home, I don't see a lot of the world. So in my mind, I was constantly seeing oh, this is what a body quote unquote should look like, right? So the 6-pack abs and the quads and all these things, right? And I wasn't seeing the quote unquote imperfections of the human body that every single person on this planet has, right? I wasn't seeing normal, basic ass, regular ass people on my feed. And so for you, especially if you are struggling with body image issues, I invite you to begin unfollowing pages that are sharing, the super skinny, tall models, same body type all the time. And I invite you to follow pages that share bodies of all shapes and sizes and colors and heights and all the things, right? Share or start following them or friending people that are sharing these photos of normal people, of the variety of people that there are in the world. Because once you see the variety of the people in the world, you're going to be oh, soy una niña normal, right? As my partner would say, right? Soy normal. Oh shit, I'm just fucking normal, right? And when those negative thoughts pop up, because they still will, right? Regardless of how confident you are, every once in a while, you're still going to get a negative thought, whatever it is, I'm fat, or I don't like my chin, or whatever. And be oh, you don't have to believe that. You can just be oh, soy normal. I'm having a negative thought. That's what it is. It's when you believe it that is a problem. So I invite you, if you are up for it, to unfriend or unfollow all these people that are making you feel like shit and start following pages that make you feel truly comfortable in who you are right now in this moment, not the future self that you desire to be. Happy Hump Day, mi gente. I will see y'all next week.